many talented poets here today, and from the region also, because, you know, if you know this, maybe you don't, this whole area is the birthplace of poetry in America. And we've got so many great regional poets. One of our sister cities, North Andover, has a lot of great poets also, and we're very fortunate to have a former poet laureate from North Andover here today. Please give it up for Mark Bohr. Mark Bohr. Please give it up for Mark Bohr.
And I come from a long line of famous Marks. So one of the wonderful things is to hear original words that people bring in their poetry themselves, and to bear that, to share that. And that is probably the first most wonderful thing about hearing poetry performed, is to see the person perform it. But it's also great to hear people bring poems that speak to them. And sometimes I think there could be a little more of that, because you want to know and you want to share the connections you found with other poets through time, sometimes going far back through time. I'm bringing something today written by Gloria Horton-Young, and I'm wondering if anybody has heard of her. She's on Substack. She writes, her byline is "She who stirs the storm," and she does, because she is a firebrand. And she's a great poet, and she's incredibly prolific also. And I'm just like aware that there are people who are talented, and then there are people who are like through the roof, you know. Anyway, yeah. So she wrote lyrics, new set of lyrics to Hallelujah, and she calls it Hallelujah in the Streets. She published it a week or so ago, and I wanted to share it. I'm not going to sing it, but I'm going to read it. And she writes, she says, "Yes, this borrows from Leonard Cohen, and frankly, I think he'd approve of the repurposing. When things go sideways in a democracy, you use whatever tools you've got." So here it is, her poem, Hallelujah in the Streets by Gloria Horton-Young. I heard there was a secret vote with freedom hanging by the throat, but you don't really care for ballots, do you? It goes like this: the court, the lie, the gavel falls, the people cry, the shattered voice still sings out, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Your faith is strong, you stand your ground, you march when riot gear comes down. They fired gas, but still we pushed right through you. We lit a candle in the square, we wrote our names in tear-streaked air, and every cry becomes a hallelujah, hallelujah. Baby, we've been here before, this bitter script, this blood-stained floor. We carry signs where once we carried futures. Our flag hangs limp from weathered poles. They claim the land, but not our souls. And still we rise and whisper, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. They jailed the truth. They broke the press. They told us silence equals blessed. But we're the truth that history can't undo ya. We bring the drums, we bring the light, we bring our bodies into the night and set the sky on fire with Hallelujah, Hallelujah. There was a time we thought we'd won, rights passed down from hand to hand, but now they hide the truth and legislate ya. They drew the lines, they broke the vows, they shuttered schools and stormed the house. But we remember and we shout, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. We link our arms against the tide, 10,000 strangers side by side. When power builds its walls to block and sue ya. We face the guns with open palms. We stand unmoved through false alarms. Our bodies form a human hallelujah, hallelujah. They mock our pain, they laugh at fear, they call for cells to hold us here. They praise the men who cage and hate and bruise ya. But through the bars, beyond the wire, our voices join to form a choir. a song that breaks the chains with hallelujah, hallelujah. Maybe there's a light above, but all I've learned from those I love is stand together, never let them rule you. It's not a hymn you hum alone. It's not the law. It's not a law. It's flesh and bone. It's marching feet that thunder, hallelujah, hallelujah. You say we speak the name in vain. We are fire. We are rain. We're countless voices rising up to move you. There's a blaze of light in every word. No law can silence what is heard. When we rise up and roar our hallelujah, hallelujah. We hold the line, we face the storm. With linked arms, we keep each other warm. No prison talk or threat can just subdue you. And though the pain ahead seems long, we'll stand as one, 10 million strong, with nothing on our tongues but hallelujah, hallelujah.
Can you say her name again?
Gloria Horton-Young.
Thank you.
I like those lyrics much better. And I love your reading. Thank you, Mark. Well done, Mark. We're getting close to the end. We've got an honored guest.